And I have to ask you in your life, has there been a major collision between the gospel that's in your heart and the world that you face on a daily basis? Is there a collision between your life and your family's life? Is there a collision between you and those that you work with? How do Christians live in a pagan culture? Will your will bend toward Christ or Caesar? And so Paul marches into Corinth with a good news message of the Son of God, Jesus of Nazareth. So you see that at the point when the world was looking for a God-man, Caesar Augustus manifests. But in the quiet of Bethlehem, the God-man is born. And Saul of Tarsus is ordained and anointed to take the good news right in the middle of the city, which today could be described as Hollywood meets Vegas meets Ivy League universities. And he has the task of proclaiming the good news in that environment, where they have temples and prostitutes at the temples. And we're going to look into some of that tonight. And how did Paul do it? What did he have to face? In order for the kingdom to spread in this atmosphere, Paul will hit head on a number of issues that the Corinthians are falling short in. His letter to the Corinthians, if you want to look at that letter and you're taking notes, the letter to the Corinthians is bookended by the cross in chapter 1 and the resurrection in chapter 15. And so you have the cross and the resurrection. And in between the cross and the resurrection, you have daily life. And you have all of the issues that are facing you in daily life. And I want you to remember that we live between the cross and the resurrection. And between the cross and the resurrection, it involves suffering. And it all involves denying yourself. It involves picking up that cross and carrying that cross. But this is the way we're going to change Corinth. And this is the way we're going to change America. This is the way we're going to change the world.